seat. Pastor, please let me use that seat. They will now put the baby here. They will now be putting Ogi. That's what happens to us between age 1 and 10. They're just pouring into us beliefs, values. So we didn't have a choice. We just had to swallow it. So some of you should be tying turban if you had grown up in a Muslim home. If your dad was chief imam of Yaba, except you have met someone else who influenced you, you'll be tying turban. Why are you a Christian? Because you came up from the Christian family. Hello? You will have been an Adventist if your parents were Adventists. You will have been a Jehovah's Witness. If that's how you were raised. Some of you still don't believe that it's good to eat amala and vegetable. If that's how they raised you, don't condemn people for what they like. Some people say, I can't even take it. But mama bubbling for pants. He saw his father did it for his mom. And he's fine. If you are not fine, don't condemn him. And I see those conversations, I'm like, no, have an inclusive mindset. Let everyone be faithful to what they believe until proven otherwise. Sister Buki will tell you that there was a time I used to fight my sisters. If they do Bob Marley like this, I won't talk to them. That's what they call it, braids now, but it was Bob Marley then. Because the first set of church I went to, they said those things were brought from underwater. I was an SUO. Yes, that once you do Bob Marley, and you know there was a man like that was Bob Marley, he used to have braids. So when he's doing like this, they say demons are the one, all manner of old wife fables that they made us swallow. I remember my sisters would be like, she braid the I'm not joking. I wish my sister was here. But it was what I believed at that time. Those what used to rain then, Jerry coil. My mom used to buy activator in packs. The day I pour away activator, I got a very good slap. Activator. It only activates destiny. Oh God. So that was what I believed then. And that's why knowledge is progressive. There are things that I used to believe I don't believe again. There are things I'm believing now. In 3 years' time, I probably would have had a better insight. All right? So I'm saying in essence, everyone is a product of their handlers. My wife grew up with her grandma. Her grandma can fast, even at her old age. When we go there and say, I'm like, who is sending you message at 80-something fasting? Where did we find, I was speaking at the Lagos State Conference last week Friday. And I was almost in tears. Because I remember that I used to follow my father to Oyo State government conferences where he was a keynote speaker. So the speaking thing is in us. Look at Taki now. It's just natural. Those of you that have met my dad, you can't be around there's something we say that will make you laugh. We're just a bunch of comedians. And he told me, he said his vision before they took them by boat to London to school was to be the Aderukpokpo of their generation. You know Aderukpokpo? Some of you can never know Aderukpokpo. Poko is like Babasu. Some of you know Babasu now. He was like the Babasu of their generation. That was his model. He said he would steal his father's money and go to cultural center to go and watch. They used to have live play. There was no, We used to watch Arelu. Some of you don't know Arelu. How many know Shangbafo? Okay, the older ones we know. They were like the soap operas raining at that time. My father, if you change the channel, you will take cane. But there was something he saw in his growing up that was about acting, making people laugh, that he transferred to us. Good. All of us have the good, the bad, and the ugly that they forced us to swallow. So this meeting is to make you go back and step on the scale to say, okay, so let me even further know myself. What did I find in my father that is a vice that I'm displaying now? What did I find in my mom? And some of you are exactly like some of you that you don't like. Do you know how God does it? The things that you say you don't. How many of you sang that song? The things I used to do, I do them no more. They run you. The things that they used to do. There are several things I rejected in my father that in the early part of our marriage, I just find the expression to it. So sometimes we reject things consciously, but we are a product of our subconscious. So our subconscious is what finds expression. Hello? Because marriage is a squeeze out. It will squeeze what is inside of you. And I've heard men say, I'm not a beater. It's just that my hand just left my side. And no, if there was no beating in you, you will not have beat your wife. And I've seen men who, you will see, some people come to my office, they're not remorse. They're like, I'm on none. And there's some that will be like, I really don't know what happened to me. I just need help. It's the operating system that was installed.